Arsenic is an odorless and tasteless metalloid. Its toxicity cannot be naturally detected by humans. Arsenic derives in three types: airborne, organic, and inorganic. Inorganic arsenic is of greatest concern for drinking water and is classified by the EPA as a Group A human carcinogen. Inorganic arsenic typically originates from geological sources, such as bedrock, which weathers and leaches into groundwater. Bangladesh is currently dealing with the largest mass poisoning of a population in history. Out of 125 million citizens, 35 to 77 million are at risk of drinking contaminated water. In the 1960s, with the help of UNICEF and the World Bank, Bangladesh managed to drill more than 4.5 million shallow and deep tube wells to provide safe drinking water to about 97% of the population. The technology was affordable at a minimum cost of 30 cents per meter drilled. Unfortunately, no water samples from these wells were analyzed, and now groundwater has been contaminated with large amounts of arsenic, costing millions of lives. However, an effort has been made to mark contaminated wells in red. Once arsenic is ingested, it goes directly to the bloodstream, where it concentrates in the liver and eventually to the kidneys. Observable signs of arsenic poisoning can include thickening and skin discoloration, nausea, diarrhea, numbness in hands and feet, partial paralysis, and blindness. Long-term exposure of arsenic is known to cause heart, liver, and kidney disease. Fluorine is an abundant element which cannot exist outside a controlled environment without binding to other compounds to become a fluoride. Bangladesh fortunately has been tested to have low concentrations of fluoride in groundwater. No samples analyzed by the British Geological Survey in Bangladesh exceeded the World Health Organization's guideline value for fluoride in drinking water of 1.5 milligrams per liter. Waters with high fluoride content are found mostly in calcium-deficient basement aquifers occurring in barren lands such as geothermal waters and in some sedimentary basins. Groundwaters with high fluoride concentrations occur in many areas of the world, including large parts of Africa, China, the Middle East, and India. In India, along the northern eastern state of Assam, nearly 100,000 villagers of the Karbi Anglong district were reported to be affected by excessive fluoride levels in groundwater in June 2000. Here, many people have been crippled for life. Victims suffer from severe anemia, stiff joints, painful and restricted movement, molted teeth, and kidney failure. If chronic amounts of fluoride are ingested, then DNA synthesis can be inhibited, reproduction severely affected, brain neurons destroyed, and this will ultimately lead to fluorosis. In 1995, UNICEF reported that in India, the number of people affected by fluorosis, which causes dental problems, gastroenteritis, and crippling, is estimated at an appalling 25 million. Arsenic and fluoride have varied groundwater contaminations worldwide, and their individual toxicities have harmed many people, including here in the United States. Anthropogenic releases of arsenic in the environment are primarily in the form of pesticides or solid waste, which can run off and reach nearby aquifers and bodies of water. Unfortunately, both of these toxins have bioaccumulating effects for both the agricultural environment and humans. In the United States, water fluoridation is the practice of adding industrial-grade fluoride chemicals to the water for purpose of preventing tooth decay. The United States fluoridates over 70% of its water supplies and has more people drinking fluoridated water than the rest of the world combined. As Americans, this is concerning reality to each and every one of us, as we may be ingesting minute traces of arsenic in our food and ingesting fluoride each time we take a sip of water. It is vital that we put an effort to ensure that all citizens worldwide have access to clean and safe water, and that their level of arsenic and fluoride well contaminations does not exceed the World Health Organization standards.